You want to know the truth? Fine, I'll tell you. YouTube is dying anyway. People are getting unsubscribed. People are getting negative subscribers on their channels. And it's like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I'm going to tell you guys the truth about clickbait so I can just educate some of you out there. Some of you know. Some of you understand. But some of you don't. So I'm just going to lay down the law because I am one of the 12 clickbait masters of YouTube. And I'm going to tell you guys what the hell that is. So everybody can just stop it. Just stop it. So let me see. How do I explain this to you? Clickbait is one of the trigger words for the new millennials. It's something that people gather up to hate, where they don't quite understand what it means. It's this new thing where people just love to fucking complain about things just because they can complain about it. I don't know. I feel like as each year goes about, we just find more shit to complain about, and clickbait has just been something we've been just crying about for the longest time. But it's transformed now, because now everything is clickbait. It used to be a time where you see a picture of boobs, and you'd be like, oh, click this picture of boobs on YouTube. Maybe I'll see some boobies. And then you don't see the boobies, and you're like, oh no, I got clickbaited. Like, number one, you're not going to see boobies on YouTube, at least not exposed ones. And number two, there's got to be a point where people's intelligence level reaches a certain point where if you see boobs in the goddamn thumbnail, you know someone is wiggling bait trying to get you to go in there. So you're like, do I take the bait? Do I do this? And then you do it and you're disappointed. It's like you are the dumb fuck in this situation. Anyway, a few days ago I asked a question on Twitter. I said in one tweet, let me know how you guys feel about clickbait. Just tell me how you feel about it. And just, tell me. And you guys gave me some answers, and I'm gonna read off those answers. But before I do, let me give you guys just a quick rundown of how I feel about clickbait, so that you guys can know that my opinions weren't skewed by the tweet. Now, what is clickbait? Clickbait is exactly what it sounds like. It's a title, a string of words, or a thumbnail that you look at it and it's appealing and pleasing, and it makes you want to click that URL or click that thumbnail or click that video. That's what clickbait is. The problem is what happens after you click it. When you click something that is clickbait and you go into it and it's not something that you like, then shit goes down. Then we have problems. Now you've got something where you've gone from point A, hoping for A, and you get B, what I like to call a trap. And no one likes a trap. No one likes going to a video expecting one thing based off the title and the thumbnail and getting something completely different, unless it's like amazing. And in that case, then people will be, satisfied. But even then, people will complain. Like, it's like if you went on a blind date and you go there and you're this guy, and you're like, tra-la-la-la-la, blind date, sit down, you go to Starbucks, you get the coffee, and you're sitting down across from this 36-year-old bearded dude with the neck beard, and you're like, he's like, oh, I'm Stacy. You're like, that's a trap. No one likes that. These are the people that you should be directing your anger towards, okay? Unless you're into that thing. Then you have titles that makes you want to click the video or the content or the article or whatever it is, and upon entering said content, it talks directly about what's in the video. And that's what we call a good title, because it drives the viewers to watch a video that's about the title. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's not that complicated. The problem is that half the internet has like PTSD because they've been baited so many times into clicking that glorious booby-filled thumbnail, and when they go there, there's no boobs, or they click some video that says, hey man, you won't believe this, and then they click it. And it's like, you go in there and you're expecting something that you won't believe, and you're like, no, actually, I could believe this thing happening. And now I'm disappointed. It's a gamble that people are taking, and then they're losing on it, and then they're blaming the title when it's just your dumb assery for clicking the damn video. Like, there are people who come into the comments section and just start screaming Bloody Mary, like, Omni, how could you betray us? How could you put a title with all caps in it? Like, how could you clickbait me? How could you stoop this low to make me want to come into your video? Like, okay, I need to chill. I really need to chill. I'm going to read off these tweets. I'm going to see what you guys have to say about clickbait. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a buffoon. Maybe I'm a stupid, dumb, idiot, doofus poo-poo head. So you know what? Let's read off these tweets. So Dacid Bro says, I think people gotta learn what the fuck clickbait means. So I think he agrees with me where the conception, the definition, what clickbait actually is has kind of changed, and people actually don't even know what they're crying about anymore. There's a difference between clickbait where you get trapped and then a good ass title where it just makes you want to come in there and watch what the title is about. At Garyus of Gary says, clickbait is what untalented creators do to make you watch their videos. Okay. I knew I would get one of these comments where someone is like, above all, like, clickbait. How dare you, Timmy? How dare you? Some of the best YouTubers on the site, Clickbait, and their content is exceptional. So, fuck you. You can have your opinion, but I just don't like your opinion. At Captain Cree says, it reminds me of when I see that cute girl in a cosplay, but then it's actually a guy. A trap. That's the definition of it. At Skyny3 says, clickbait is a bad way to get your vid noticed on YouTube. Having all caps title or borderline hentai in your thumbnail is... Okay. Let's talk about the whole caps thing. When you're searching through your subscriptions, or when people are looking at recommendations, they're looking, they're like, what should I watch today with the 1 hour that I have to spend on YouTube before I have to go to bed because my mommy said I had to go to bed? They start searching, and there are certain things that pop up to them. This is the time where your video needs to be able to pop up at somebody who has no idea that it even exists. Capital letters just happens to be one of those things that helps produce that, because it pops out. It's like a stop sign. When you're going through and you see a stop sign, it says a big old capital letters that say stop with red text on there. That stop sign is essentially clickbait to say, hey, notice me, stop. So when you have capital letters in your videos, it's not like, ooh, I'm a bad person, I want to get you to watch this video that has nothing to do with the capital letters. It's like, no, I just want my video to stand out a little bit more because it's hard as fuck to market on YouTube. And essentially, if the title still relates to what's in the content, who the fuck cares if it's all capital letters or all lowercase letters? It's just grammar. Okay, so this is just a picture of a girl's boobs with the red circle and the arrow to it. Now, unless this video is somehow talking about something that is within this woman's boobs, like there's a mole right here and this entire video is talking about it, then yes, it's clickbait. But you know what? Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's talk about the goddamn red circle. Let's talk about the goddamn red arrow. The red circle and the red arrow is just one of those things that you can put in your picture that makes people be like, hey, something's being circled. What the hell is that? Like, oh, there's an arrow pointing to somebody. Let me look at that. It's one of those things that says, hey, look at this, and it brings attention to your video. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen these videos, but there's been plenty of videos where somebody will just take a picture, take a thumbnail, and they'll put the circle, and they put the arrow. And that's the classic, hey, look at this video. That's the classic, like, yo, check this video out. Like, people can't, when they see a circle, when they see an arrow, their brains think, like, what's in that circle? What is that arrow pointing to? It grabs people's attention. It's like a mind manipulation tool. It's like an RPG tool that you learn, a skill for clickbait to get people to watch your thumbnails. Now, the problem, in my opinion, the way that I feel about it is that if you use it excessively to the point where it's just the thumbnail, like you have a big ass arrow to a big circle to like a Pokemon. Like a lot of the PokeTubers do this, like Versify. Like, look, I don't give a fuck about who he is, but like looking at his thumbnails is like, does it really need to be a circle here? Does there really need to be an arrow from the title to this, to that, or some bullshit like that? Like, okay, I get that. You're taking away from the entire thumbnail itself just to draw somebody's attention. But at the same time, it works. You're clicking it. You know what? I'm in the video like this. In my opinion, it doesn't matter what's in the thumbnail or what's in the title, as long as the video is fucking good. Because like, the way that I feel about it is that eventually people who make terrible content with excellent clickbait will eventually just be exposed. Like, you will just go to their videos and then you will hate the fact that they trapped you, and then it'll just be disliked. Like, there's enough of you out there who will complain to the point where you're just like, crap, you trapped me, dislike. But the people who make these videos with these clickbaits that you guys hate, but then the video's good, like, then yeah. Like, for example, PewDiePie's thumbnails are glorious. Like, I look up to that man in terms of clickbait. Like, I wanna just be PewDiePie, just one day I want to be him. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be in his head. But his videos are so clickbaity. But the fact that he makes such good content on top of it, no one cares anymore. It's not that big of a deal. So that's all I have to say about this topic. Clickbait is not really that big of a deal. If the content that you're watching is good, if it satisfies you at the end of the day, I don't care what's in the thumbnail, I don't care what's in the title, everyone goes home happy because they got clicked into something that was nice. It's like if you see a sign that says, hey, free donuts over here, and you go in there and it's not even free donuts, it's just money. And it's like, well, I didn't get free donuts, but I got money, so I'm happy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I like clickbait. I love clickbait. I love clickbait. It's fun. It's like a troll. Like, in my opinion, it's just something to entertain the audience before they even get into the actual video. But as long as the actual video itself delivers, then I feel like I'm doing my job. But you know what? You guys let me know. You guys can tell me in the comments how you feel about clickbait. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? You know, I swear to God, I could like rant about this subject like forever, but it would be a 20-minute video of me just bashing like millions of people who just are just dumb. It's like, stop clicking the videos if it looks like clickbait. Then you won't get baited. It's like, it becomes at a point where you click so many clickbait videos that it's not even bait anymore. We're feeding you. It's like you want it. It's like, I don't mean it like that, but it's like I'm putting the food out there and you snatch it every time. When it gets to a point where you're no longer being baited, you're just coming here to eat the fucking food. So just stop. Or stop. Stop. Think about it. Is it a trap? Stop getting trapped. And if it's good, be happy that the trap led to a happy ending. This is Omni signing out. I love you guys. If you liked the video, do me a favor. Give me 5,000, 10,000 likes because YouTube is a mess right now. I'm actually really depressed. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with the whole YouTube thing and everybody just getting unsubscribed and there's a glitch and YouTube. Crap, I think my camera just cut off like mid-conversation. I don't even know what I was talking about. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys on the next video. I love you guys. Have an awesome day.